Hi boys and girls, happy Monday. Today we're going to be reading a story from a new author. It's not new, he's actually an older author, but it's a book an author that we haven't read before. So it's Leo Lionni, and he is similar to Eric Carle in the way that he does his own illustrations and the words. So he's an author and an illustrator. So today's book is called Frederick by Leo Lionni. And you might notice that I'm actually in front of the Kaufman Center, which is actually the district offices for the Cortland and Large City School District. So all kinds of business and different things happen in this building. So I figured it might be interesting. This building is near the high school. I figured it might be interesting for me to read with something in the background different than you've seen before. Frederick by Leo Lionni. All along the meadow, where the cows grazed and the horses ran, there was an old stone wall. In that wall, not far from the barn and the granary, a chatty family of field mice had their home. But the farmers had moved away. The barn was abandoned, and the granary stood empty. And since winter was not far off, the little mice began to gather corn and nuts and wheat and straw. They all worked day and night, all except Frederick. So we can kind of see all of them working, and then this must be Frederick is my guess, because he's sort of facing the other way, and it doesn't look like he's doing anything. Frederick, why don't you work? They asked. I do work, said Frederick. I gather sun rays for the cold, dark winter days. So there's everyone else working, and there he is, and he's gathering the sun's rays. And when they saw Frederick sitting there, staring at the meadow, they said, "And now, Frederick?" "I gather colors," answered Frederick simply, "for winter is all gray." And once Frederick seemed half asleep. "Are you dreaming, Frederick?" they asked reproachfully. But Frederick said, "Oh no, I'm gathering words, for the winter days are long and many, and we'll run out of things to say." So once again, they're working, and Frederick is kind of just hanging out. The winter days came, and when the first snow fell, the 5 little field mice took to their hideout in the stones. In the beginning, there was lots to eat, and the mice told stories of foolish foxes and silly cats. They were a happy family. But little by little, they had nibbled up most of the nuts and berries. The straw was gone, and the corn was only a memory. It was cold in the wall, and no one felt like chatting. Then they remembered what Frederick had said about sun rays and colors and words. "What about your supplies, Frederick?" they asked. "Close your eyes," said Frederick, as he climbed on a big stone. "Now I send you the rays of the sun. Do you feel how their golden glow?" And as Frederick spoke of the sun, and 4 little mice began to feel warmer. Was it Frederick's voice? Was it magic? "And how about the colors, Frederick?" they asked anxiously. "Close your eyes again," Frederick said. When he told them of the blue periwinkles, of the red poppies and the yellow wheat, and the green leaves of the berry bush, they saw the colors as clearly as if they had been painted in their minds. "And the words, Frederick?" Frederick cleared his throat, waited a moment, and then, as if from a stage, he said, "Who scatters snowflakes? Who melts the ice? Who spoils the weather? Who makes it nice? Who grows the 4-leaf clovers in June? Who dims the daylight? Who lights the moon? 4 little field mice who live in the sky. 4 little field mice like you and I. One is the spring mouse who turns on the showers. Then comes the summer who paints in the flowers. The fall mouse is next with walnuts and wheat. And winter is last with little cold feet. Aren't we lucky the seasons are 4? Think of a year with one less or one more. When Frederick had finished, they all applauded. But Frederick, they said, you are a poet. Frederick blushed, took a bow, and said shyly, I know it. And that was the end of Frederick. And again, the author is Leo Lionni, the author and the illustrator. So I hope you enjoyed that story. And I'm going to be pulling out some more Leo Lionni books, just like I've been doing Eric Carle all along here and there. I've got some more Leo Lionni books. So it's interesting because you'll notice a pattern of his books, just like a pattern with Eric Carle's books. So it's interesting how authors and illustrators follow a certain pattern in their work. I hope you've had a great day, boys and girls, and I will see you tomorrow. I miss you all. Mwah. Bye-bye.